It's been years now since that last letter came.
Hey, good evening, everybody. Sorry about the delayed start here.
Goes by
sort of one of the things I fear about Facebook in the spirit of what I'm going to think that they're calling as continuous improvement. They changed up the page for going live, so there are new things to click on and new things to fill out, and things a complete surprise. So we're getting started a little bit late tonight, but thank you for tuning in. Thanks for watching, for those who are watching later tonight, and welcome to this week's Classic Country A to Z. Tonight we will finish up the Patsy Cline collection of hits, and then get started on someone new next week, and I don't even know who that is yet. So, but tonight we'll finish up Patsy Cline, and of course we'll always do an original song in the middle and a gospel song at the end. So, our first Patsy Cline song today is a song that she recorded in the late 1962, released in early 1963, and it was her last single before she died in a plane crash in March of '63. The song went to number 7 on the charts for her, and it remains a classic in country music to this day. Patsy had planned to include this song on her upcoming 1963 album entitled Faded Love, along with 2 other singles to be released that year, but the album was not released as planned at the end of March because of her death at the beginning of March. So instead, the song was included on a double compilation album the record company put together called The Patsy Cline Story. The compilation featured all of Patsy's big hits, and it is still in print today. So, I should. Oh, good. I see everybody is tuned in here. Let's see. Julie, background music? I don't know about the background music. Not hearing. Is the background music over now? Yeah. I was not online, so I'm hoping the background music is not playing at this point. I don't know what it would have been, but everybody's hearing background music. There's a delay from when I start this. So Julie came down and just said that there was background music, and now she's ran upstairs to see if it's still there. The question is, what is the background music that's playing? I don't have anything else on. Oops, wait, there it is. I found it. Okay. Sorry about that. This is the problem of having, 30 tabs open on Chrome. So now I'm thinking it's fixed. Okay. Okay. All right. Sorry about that. I'm not sure why that page just started. I have several YouTube tabs open, and for some reason that one just started playing. It's kind of a high-risk deal, I guess. Let me know if that ever happens again. It's never happened before. Okay, so the first song here tonight. This one is called Leaving on Your Mind. Got leaving on your mind. Tell me now, get it over. Hurt me now, get it over. If you've got leaving on your mind. If there's a new love in your heart, tell me now, get it over. Hurt me now, get it over. If there's a new love in your heart, don't leave me here in a world filled with dreams that might have been. Hurt me now, get it over. I may learn to love again. If there's a new love in your heart, tell me now, get it over. Hurt me now, get it over. If there's a new love in your heart, don't leave me here in a world filled with dreams that might have been. Hurt me now, get it over. I may learn to love again. If there's a new love in your heart, tell me now, get it over. Hurt me now, get it over. If there's a new love in your heart, hurt me now, get it over. If there's a new love in your heart. Okay. Hopefully the background music has stayed off. I don't see any other tabs that are playing, so with any luck, we're in good shape. All right, next up is a song that Patsy recorded in 1958, but did not release as a single, and this one is called Never No More. Never no more will I be all alone. Never no more will I be a stay-at-home. 'Cause I've got me somebody who makes me happy when I'm blue. Never no more will I cry for her. Never no more will I try for her. 'Cause I've got me somebody who makes me happy when I'm blue. I've been all around, I painted the town, saw all the old faces and all the old places that we used to know. But all that is past, got someone at last who makes me so happy that never no more will I ever be blue. Never no more will I ever see her. Never no more, now that I'm free of her. 'Cause I've got me somebody who makes me happy when I'm blue. Yeah, I've been all around, I painted the town, saw all the old faces and all the old places that we used to know. But all that is past, got someone at last who makes me so happy that never no more will I never be blue. Never no more never see her, never no more. Now that I'm free of her, 'cause I got me somebody who makes me happy when I'm blue. Yeah, I've got me somebody who makes me happy when I'm blue. Okay. I should double check and make sure I've got everybody here. All the panicking about the background music. Okay. Linnea and Julie and Gail, Mary Pat, Lori, thanks for tuning in again. And Rose and Linda. All right, great. Thank you all. Okay, next up. This is another one of those songs Patsy never released as a single. She recorded this song in 1956, very, very early. It's just her second year that she was recording. And then it was released a month after her death in 1963. Although a completely different song, this song has the unfortunate fate of having the exact same title as a song that was a big #2 hit for Charlie Walker from 1958, and I did that one back when we did Charlie Walker. That one and this one are called "Pick Me Up on Your Way Down," but this is completely different. Once my love was good enough, true happiness we knew. Then fame and fortune came your way and made a change in you. You'll find your ladder of success is not on solid ground. And when it starts to tumble, pick me up on your way down. Pick me up when dreams are shattered, when false friends cannot be found. For you know I'll still be waiting. Pick me up on your way down. Well, you've hit the top, but it won't last. There's just one way to go. The world you've chosen is not real. These things you'll come to know. When folks say they don't know you, and you've lost your final round. When you find that you are lonely, pick me up on your way down. Oh, pick me up when dreams are shattered, when false friends cannot be found. For you know I'll still be waiting. Pick me up on your way down. Yeah, you know I'll still be waiting. Pick me up on your way down. All right, now, next up, this is one that she recorded and released in 1961 on her album entitled Showcase. She only had 2 albums, 2 full-length albums in her very short career that she released before she passed. This song is called 7 Lonely Days. Seven lonely days make one lonely week. 7 lonely nights make one lonely me. Well, ever since the time you told me we were through, 7 lonely days I cried and cried for you. Oh, my darling, you're crying. Boo-hoo-hoo. there's no use in denying I cried for you. It was your favorite pastime, making me blue. Last week was the last time I cried for you. Well, 7 hankies blue I filled with my tears. 7 letters true I filled with my fears. I guess it never pays to make your lover blue. 7 lonely days I cried and cried for you. Oh, my darling, you're crying. Ooh, there's no use in denying I cried for you. It was your favorite pastime, making me blue. Last week was the last time I cried for you. Yeah, last week was the last time I cried for you. Okay, next up. This is one of those many songs that Patsy recorded, but wasn't released until 1966, 3 years after her death. This is a Hank Cochran pen song, and this one's called Shoes. Hey, Diane, thanks for tuning in. Okay, Shoes. Everything you told me I believed. You said that I was all that you'd ever need, that I made life worth living for you, and no one else could ever fill my shoes. But them shoes don't fit me anymore. They lost their shape when I lost all that I cared for, and someone else will fill the shoes that I once wore. 'Cause them shoes don't fit me anymore. When a shoe is new, it fits awful tight. When our love was new, everything was right. But when a shoe is old, you throw it away. Our love is like the shoes that you wore yesterday. But them shoes don't fit me anymore. They lost their shape when I lost all that I cared for, and someone else will fill the shoes that I once wore. 'Cause them shoes don't fit me anymore. No, them shoes don't fit me anymore. Okay. Now, next up, Mel Tillis wrote this next song that Patsy recorded. This song has been described as, quote, a moody contemplation on what it's like to be replaced by a new love. This song was the B-side of Patsy's 1962 hit, She's Got You. And this song also made the charts in 1962, albeit only at number 97, so barely made the charts. This one is called Strange. Strange how you stopped loving me, how you stopped needing me when he came along. Oh, how strange. Strange, you changed like night and day, just up and walked away when he came along. Oh, how strange. Well, I guess that I was just your puppet you held on a string. To think I thought you really loved me, but look what thoughts can bring. Oh, strange, you're still in all my dreams. Oh, what a funny thing, I still care for you. Oh, how strange. Yeah, I guess that I was just your puppet you held on a string. To think I thought you really loved me, but look what thoughts can bring. Oh, strange, you're still in all my dreams. Oh, what a funny thing, I still care for you. Oh, how strange, how strange, how strange. Okay, now, this next song was rated by members of the Western Writers of America as one of the top 100 Western songs of all time. The title is a metaphor for wanderlust, and which is an irrepressible urge to travel and explore. This is sort of set in the time of the first Transcontinental Railroad, and the song has been covered by many artists, both before and after Patsy recorded it. This is called The Wayward Wind. Restless wind that yearns to wander, and I was born the next of kin, the next of kin to the wayward wind. In a lonely shack by a railroad track, I spent my younger days, and I guess the sound of the outward bound made me a slave to my wandering ways. Oh, the wayward wind restless wind, a restless wind that yearns to wander, and I was born the next of kin, the next of kin to the wayward wind. Oh, I met her there in a border town. I vowed we'd never part, though I tried my best to settle down. Now she's alone with a broken heart. Oh, the wayward wind is a restless wind, a restless wind that yearns to wander, and I was born the next of kin, the next of kin to the wayward wind, the next of kin to the wayward wind, the next of kin to the wayward wind. Okay. Gail and Linda, glad you liked that. All right. Now we've reached the portion of the show where I do one of our original songs that my friend Charlie and I wrote together. This song is about realizing your relationship is over and not wanting to know the details behind that. This one's called Tell Me How. Don't tell me who, don't tell me where, don't tell me why or when. Just tell me how can I ever trust you again? When your phone rings tonight, you hurry from the room. Soon you're heading for the door, wearing your best perfume. It's a work thing, you say, I'll be back in a while. Well, please don't wait up, you say, but you can't hide your smile. Don't tell me who, don't tell me where, don't tell me why or when. Just tell me how can I ever trust you again? Well, when you crawl into bed, I pretend I'm asleep. It's well after midnight, oh, the secrets you keep. You think you're so smart and that I'll never know, but I know it's time for me to go. Don't tell me who, don't tell me where, don't tell me why or when. Just tell me how can I ever love you again? Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. Only a fool would stay with you, but that fool won't be me. So don't tell me who, don't tell me where, don't tell me why or when. Just tell me how can I ever love you again? Just tell me why would I ever love you again? Okay, back to the Patsy Cline songs. All right, Patsy released this next song in 1957, but it never went anywhere in the charts. The song was also included on her self-titled debut album with Walking After Midnight, but according to Patsy's biographer, Decca Records didn't promote the single, and disc jockeys really made no effort to play it, resulting in the single being unfortunately unsuccessful. Until, of course, it got re-released posthumously, and then everybody wanted to hear all they could about Patsy Cline. So this is called "Then You'll Know." Well, you don't know the meaning of the words "I love you so," but when you found your new one love, then you'll know. Well, you don't know the heartache or the laughter you'll forego until you've lost that one love. Then you'll know. Now you pretend to care for me, but honey, if you do, why don't you give the kind of kiss I always give to you? So I've just made my mind up, even though my tears will flow. Go on and find your true love, then you'll know. Yeah, you pretend to care for me, but honey, if you do, why don't you give the kind of kiss I always give to you? So I've just made my mind up, even though my tears will flow. Go on and find your true love, then you'll know. Just go on and find your true love, then you'll know. Okay. Now, Patsy released this next song as the B-side to her Crazy Dreams single in 1960. The song was written by Eddie Miller, who had written several of Patsy's other songs that I did last week. This song is called There She Goes. Well, in her case, it was There He Goes, but for me tonight, it's There She Goes. There she goes, she's walking away. Each step she takes brings heartache my way. Well, he won her heart, I lost her some way. And there she goes, she's walking away. if I hadn't lied, I'd be the one walking by her side. I love her still, and I guess that it shows. She's walking away. Well, there she goes. Yeah, if I hadn't cheated, and if I hadn't lied, well, I'd be the one walking by her side. I love her still, and I guess that it shows. She's walking away. There she goes. Yes, she's walking away. There she goes. Okay, now last week I mentioned that Patsy's very first recording session in 1955 resulted in a 4-song EP record, extended play record, but not a full LP, long play, that wasn't released until 1957. This next song was one of those first 4 songs that she ever recorded in that first recording session in 1955, and one of the first that was she ever released as a single. This one is called Turn the Cards Slowly. Turn the cards slowly while you're dealing, darling. Please don't double deal to win my heart. Turn the cards slowly while you're dealing, darling. Don't go breaking rules right from the start. The rambling, gambling, reckless way you treat my heart's a sin. Each night down on my knees I pray your gambling ways will end. Turn the cards slowly while you're dealing, darling. And if you stack the deck, then I'll be gone. Yeah, turn the cards slowly while you're dealing, darling. Please don't double deal to win my heart. Turn the cards slowly while you're dealing, darling. Don't go breaking rules right from the start. A rambling, gambling, reckless way you treat my heart's a sin. Each night down on my knees I pray your gambling ways will end. Just turn the cards slowly while you're dealing, darling. And if you stack the deck, then I'll move on. Last chord wasn't quite right there. All right, a good up-tempo song there to mix it up a little. Now, our next song was Patsy's first big hit. This song was written by Alan Block and Don Hecht and was originally given to pop singer Kay Starr. However, her label rejected it, and Patsy actually was not really very fond of the song either. But after making a compromise with her record label, she recorded it in late 1956. In January 1957, Patsy performed the song on an episode of the CBS TV show Arthur Godfrey's Talent Scouts. And it received such a strong response from both the studio audience and from viewers of the show that the record label quickly released it as a single the very next month. The song became Patsy's first major hit single, reaching number 2 on the country charts and number 12 on the pop charts. And although this song was her only hit until 1961, the single version sold over 1 million copies, and is often included on authoritative lists of the all-time greatest songs in country music. This song is Walking After Midnight. I go out walking after midnight, out in the moonlight, just like we used to do. I'm always walking after midnight, searching for you. I walk for miles along the highway, well, that's just my way of saying I love you. I'm always walking after midnight, searching for you. I stop to see a weeping willow crying on his pillow. Well, maybe he's crying for me. And as the skies turn gloomy, the night winds whisper to me, I'm lonesome as I can be. I go out walking after midnight, out in the starlight, just hoping you may be somewhere walking after midnight, searching for me. I stop to see a weeping willow crying on his pillow. Well, maybe he's crying for me. And as the skies turn gloomy, the night winds whisper to me, I'm lonesome as I can be. I'm always walking after midnight, out in the moonlight, just like we used to do. I'm always walking after midnight, searching for you. All right. Now, Harlan Howard, who wrote Patsy's big hit, I Fall to Pieces, also wrote this next song. Patsy released it in 1962. It went to number 10 in the charts for her that year. This song is called When I Get Through With You. You think you love him, but when I get through with you, you won't ever look at him again. I'm gonna be so good to you, I'm gonna love you my whole life through. Pretty soon you'll feel the same. You won't even know his name. I'll give you kisses that he can't beat. I'll treat you so nice and sweet. When I get through with you, you'll love me true, not two. When I get through with you, you'll love me true. I'm gonna treat you so sweet and kind, I'll drive him right out of your mind. And you won't know him if you meet. Walk right by him on the street, because I want you and I need you so. That poor guy will have to go. When I get through with you, you'll love me true, not two. When I get through with you, you'll love me true. I'm gonna be so good to you, I'm gonna love you my whole life through. Pretty soon you'll feel the same. You won't even know his name. I'll give you kisses that he can't beat. I'll treat you so nice and sweet. When I get through with you, you'll love me true, not to. When I get through with you, you'll love me true, not to. Yeah, when I get through with you, you'll love me too. Okay. Another up-tempo song. It's good to break it up. All right, so Patsy's last recording session was shortly before her death, and in that session, she was recording the last few songs for her new album to be entitled Faded Love. But due to her untimely death, however, that album was never released, and instead, the songs originally slated for that album were included on her first and second posthumously released album, second one entitled A Portrait of Patsy Cline. And this song, another Hank Cochran pen song, was on that second album. This one peaked at 47 on the charts. This is called When You Need a Laugh. Can't imagine how it hurts me to have you treat me like you do, knowing that my love is just a joke to you. But I'll take it just to see you and laugh as teardrops fall. So when you need a laugh, give me a call. Everybody says I'm crazy to let you treat me this way, but I can't explain, so what else can I say? At least I'm on your mind when you're laughing. Somehow that breaks the fall. So when you need a laugh, give me a call. I'd gladly trade the laughs you get for making fun of me, to be around the one I love and need so desperately. So even if the laugh's on me, well, I won't mind at all. So when you need a laugh, give me a call. Yeah, when you need a laugh, give me a call. All right. Next up, another Hank Cochran pen song. Patsy released this one in 1962, but the song wasn't included on an album until her posthumous Greatest Hits album. This song is called Why Can't She Be You? Or in this case, her case, it was He Be You. But she takes me to the places you and I used to go. She tells me over and over that she loves me so, and she gives me love that I never got from you. She loves me too, her love is true. Why can't she be you? She never fails to call and tell me I'm on her mind, and I'm lucky to have such a gal. I hear it all the time, and she does all the things that you would never do. She loves me too, her love is true. Why can't she be you? No, she's not the one who dominates my mind and soul, and I should love her so, 'cause she loves me, I know, but her kisses leave me cold. She sends me flowers, calls on the hour, just to prove her love. And my friends say, when she's around, I'm all she speaks of. And she does all the things that you would never do. She loves me too, her love is true. Why can't she be you? Yes, she loves me too, her love is true. Why can't she be you? Okay, moving right along. We're going to run a little bit over. I know, big surprise. Okay, it's discussed, but we had a late start, so it's not my fault. As discussed in last week's show, after Patsy's first big hit, Walking After Midnight, in 1957, she released a number of singles, but nothing really took until she released I Fall to Pieces in 1961. And this next song is one of those handful of singles that she released during that kind of dry spell between 1957 and 1961. This one is called Yes, I Understand. Yes, I understand that I'm to set you free. Yes, I understand you love him more than me. I understand he won your heart, stole your love, drew us apart. I understand. And so I'll let you go. I tried my best to do the things I thought would please you, dear. I never dreamed the time would come when you would not be here. Yes, I understand what I'm supposed to do. Find me someone else to take the place of you. And if I live 100 years, I'll find some way to hide these tears. I understand. And so I'll let you go. Yeah, I tried my best to do the things I thought would please you, dear. I never dreamed the time would come when you would not be here. Yes, I understand what I'm supposed to do. Find me someone else to take the place of you. And if I live 100 years, I'll find some way to hide these tears. I understand. And so I'll let you go. Yeah, I understand. And so I'll let you go. Okay, next. Patsy only released 2 full long-play albums before she died, and this next song was part of that second album entitled Sentimentally Yours. This song was written back in 1952 and was covered by several artists before and after Patsy recorded it. Although the song didn't chart for her, like a lot of her recordings, it received much more airplay after her passing. This song is called You Belong to Me. See the pyramids along the Nile. Watch the sunrise on a tropic isle. Just remember, darling, all the while you belong to me. See the marketplace in old Algiers. Send me photographs and souvenirs. Just remember, when a dream appears, you belong to me. Well, I'll be so alone without you. And baby, you'll be lonesome too, and blue. Fly the ocean in a silver plane. See the jungle when it's wet with rain. Just remember, till you're home again, you belong to me. Yeah, I'll be so alone without you. And maybe you'll be lonesome too, and blue. Fly the ocean in a silver plane. See the jungle when it's wet with rain. Just remember, till you're home again, you belong to me. Just remember, till you're home again, you belong to me. All right. Glad you like that, Mary Pat. Some people may remember that from other artists because there were a lot of artists that recorded that song. But all right, next up is our last Patsy Cline song. I know it's 4 after, but we're still at less than an hour of recording time. So this is our last Patsy Cline song. It's another Hank Cochran song. Patsy recorded it and included it on her 1962 four-song EP record. The song was also covered by George Strait in his year 2000 album entitled George Strait. This is called You're Stronger Than Me. If you are sincere when you say you don't care, that our love is just a memory, if the love that we knew won't bother you, darling, you're stronger than me. For if still loving you means I'm weak, then I'm weak, for I still fall apart when we speak or we meet. If the love that we knew won't bother you, darling, you're stronger than me. If you can have fun with some other one, with no thought of what used to be, if it's easy to say that it's better this way, darling, you're stronger than me. For if still loving you means I'm weak, then I'm weak, for I still fall apart when we speak or we meet. If the love that we knew won't bother you, darling, you're stronger than me. Darling, you're stronger than me. Okay, and our gospel hymn tonight is a Jim Reeves recording. At least that's where I learned it from. It was written by Mosey Lister way back in 1956. Mosey Lister being one of the most prolific songwriters in Southern gospel music. But again, I learned this from Jim Reeves. This is called How Long Has It Been? Oh, how long has it been since you talked to the Lord and told him your heart's hidden secret? How long since you prayed? How long since you stayed on your knees till the light shone through? How long has it been since your mind felt at ease? How long since your heart knew no burden? Can you call him your friend? How long has it been since you knew that he cared for you? How long has it been since you knelt by your bed and prayed to the Lord up in heaven. How long since you knew that He'd answer you and would keep you the long night through? How long has it been since you woke with the dawn and felt that the day's worth the living? Can you call Him your friend? How long has it been since you knew that He cared for you? Can you call Him your friend? How long has it been since you knew that He cared for you? Okay, and that leads us to our benediction. May the good Lord bless and keep you, whether near or far away. May you find that long-awaited golden day today. May your troubles all be small ones, and your fortune 10 times 10. May the good Lord bless and keep you till we meet again. May you walk with sunlight shining and a bluebird in every tree. May there be a silver lining back of every cloud you see. Fill your dreams with sweet tomorrows, never mind what might have been. May the good Lord bless and keep you till we meet again. May you walk with sunlight shining and a bluebird in every tree. May there be a silver lining back of every cloud you see. Fill your dreams with sweet tomorrows, never mind what might have been. May the good Lord bless and keep you till we meet again. May the good Lord bless and keep you till we meet again. All right. Well, thank you for tuning in, everybody. Hope you have a great week ahead, and stay safe, and we will see you back here again next week as we move on through the alphabet. Again, I'm not sure what comes after Patsy in the P's, but I'll know by midweek and put a reminder out. So thanks again. Have a great night. Have a great week. And hopefully we'll see you all next week. Good night, everybody.